Alleluia, alleluia. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus went down to Capernaum, town of Galilee. He taught them on the Sabbath, and they were astonished at his teaching, because he spoke with authority. In the synagogue, there was a man with a spirit of an unclean demon, and he cried out in a loud voice, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Be quiet, come out of him." Then the demon threw the man down in front of them and came out of him without doing him any harm. They were all amazed and said to one another, "What is there about his word? For with authority and power he commands the unclean spirits, and they come out." And news of him spread everywhere in the surrounding region. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, so good to be back here. I didn't go far. I was in that house. And I can tell you, it's far easier to go on a vacation and travel out of your space than travel inside, travel inward. The journey inward is a much more rewarding and refreshing and reviving journey. And I can tell you, for free, I have never, ever seen myself as much as I did those days that I was away. Never, ever seen myself. And the Spirit of God was able to pierce right inside those nooks and crannies of myself that I was not aware about. So you get a brand new guy here. In all honesty, I tell you, in all honesty. And I can tell you, for free also, I never heard the kind of confession that I did during my vacation, during the time of retreat. It was not really a vacation, because, what you call vacation, it was a retreat. Never ever did the kind of confession that I did. So like I said, I'm brand new in very, very many ways. The words of Jesus, the people who listened to him said he spoke with authority. He spoke with authority, not because he bragged, but because there was authority behind every word that he spoke. There was authority behind it. He spoke and people were healed. The sick people were healed. He spoke and sins were forgiven. He spoke and demons were driven away. He spoke and restoration, new life was given to people. And that's exactly why he came. He said it. The Spirit of the Lord has been given to me. He has anointed me to preach the good news to the poor, to bring liberty to captives, to open the eyes of the blind, to give people new sight, to declare year of the Lord's favor. Exactly. He declared his manifesto. The way Jesus' life went was, he was born, and for 30 years he was hidden, and then he was baptized at the river Jordan. At the river Jordan, the heavens were opened, and the voice of the Father spoke while the dove was descending, the Holy Spirit was descending like a dove. This is my Son, the beloved. So God gave assurance and recognized him, identified him from amongst everybody. From then, he was tempted. He was led into the desert to be tempted. After that, he conquered, and then the Spirit, he is now giving his manifesto. So we're so used to politicians talking about manifesto, and it's election season, everybody's talking. But the manifesto of Jesus comes from the heart of God and the Spirit of God and the power of God. And that power to save, the power to heal, the power to transform life, and the power is given by the Word. The power of the Word, the power of the spoken Word, the power of that Word that brings blessings, the power of the Word that creates the world, the power of the Word that recreates, the power of the Word that demon recognized. He saw Jesus and he could know, have you come to judge us before the time? He could recognize. Jesus said, be quiet, get out of him, be quiet. The Word. That power is given to the church. That power is given to each individual member of the church. We're baptized and we receive the Spirit of God. We receive the Spirit of adoption as members of Christ's body. We are given the power to go into the world and transform this world and make this world a better place. Not a better place in terms of infrastructure, but a better place so that the hearts of people will recognize God. Everybody we see around is asking for Jesus. Everybody. Those who are angry, those who are cranky, those who are jealous, those who are envious, those who are crabby, they are asking for Jesus. Everybody. Do they see Jesus in me to come to me? Do they see Jesus in you to come to you? Do they at all? Do I reflect Jesus? Do I possess the Spirit of Jesus? The Spirit that recognizes and discerns the mind of God. It is only the Spirit of God that can discern the mind of God. The unspiritual person cannot. The unspiritual cannot. The worldly person cannot. The worldly person judges the sins of the world according to the standards of the world. But the spiritual person is able to go inside and see what is God speaking to us with these happenings. What is God saying to humanity today? Where have we lost him? God is always with us. His name is Emmanuel. He never left us. Most of the time, we left him. But you know what? If we call on him with faith in our hearts, he wants to change us. He wants to renew us. He wants to come into the emptiness of our souls right now. And he wants to turn it around. But he wants us to pray with faith. That demoniac's life was changed. He became a different person when the Lord came into his soul. That's the same thing God does even now for us. There's so many dirts in our system. So many dirts so many malice, so many gossips, so many jealousies and envy, so many unforgiveness, lots of dirts that are inside of us that makes us literally into demons. Literally. So we now fill ourselves with so much negativity that makes it almost impossible for the Spirit of God to penetrate. And you know what we do then? Then we compromise who we are. Then we scheme ourselves together with the prince of the demon who lies to us that that's who we are. And that's why in America we begin to talk about my new normal. It is an evil spirit. You now have got to a point of cooperating with the evil lies in your life that you now say, I have a new normal. No. That is a compromise with the prince of the evil one. There is a new reality. There is truth which must be confounded, which must be empty, which must be exposed. The lies of the evil one must be exposed in all its reality. So you are dealing with a false reality and you say it's a new normal. And then you scoop to it, you stoop to it, and compromise with the evil one and be there. Meanwhile, you are not a chicken, you are an eagle. You are an eagle to fly, to go up, you are flying to fly. No. People speak into your mind and say, this is who you are. And you say, okay, sure, that's what it is. Or there are some micromanagers inside your mind that are saying, this is who you are. This is your identity. And you buy into that crap, that lie of Satan, and you begin to act that way. That is not a new normal. That is a compromise with the evil one. That is that evil one that kept this demon for so many years until he met Jesus. And when he met Jesus, when you meet Jesus, when you encounter Jesus, life is changed. The truth of one's life becomes exposed to the world. There is a truth of your life that is yet knocking on your door. Wherever you find that you have become alien to joy, you have become an alien to life, you have started dying instrumentally, there is a lie at the base of it. And the devil is the father of lies. Some of us have been living a lie even before we were born. The lie of Satan. And many people have never known the real you. The real you is waiting to be fanned into flame. Let us, in the depths of our hearts, to allow His Spirit penetrate our hearts, to penetrate our hearts by means of His word, to reveal who we are to us. On Easter Sunday, I was here for Mass, and it was, we did a live broadcast of the Mass. And here, when I raised the Blessed Sacrament at consecration, I whispered calmly into the heart of Jesus. I said, Lord, reveal to me the lies of Satan. I did not know. what I was praying for. But today, I am surrounded and I know it. And I feel from the depths of my soul so many lies of Satan that I also bought into. And I was compromising and compromising and compromising. But there's a day to break free. And the day you break free, you look around and see your brothers and sisters, and you want to just be of help every time. Just say, oh no, that's a lie, that's a lie. The Lord actually heard my prayer. Pray that kind of prayer. Pray it today. Pray that every Mass for God to reveal the lies of Satan to you. The lies that are locked inside of your soul. The lies of abandonment, the lies of rejection, the life of failure, the life of, you have never can do anything good, the life of losing your identity and lost in the world, the lies of superficiality, the lies of worthlessness. So many lies. And that's how demons are created. Demons are not just like out in the world there. The lies are created. Let us rise in prayer.